Hello, everybody, and welcome to uh, a new series. This is the mod pack Great Arcane Engineering, um, which is all focused on a single mod. I mean, it has some other mods in it, but it's all focused on mod Create, which is a factory building type mod. And I'm interested in exploring it. I played with Create before, but not to this level of detail, and I looked through the mod a little. Um, while I was setting things up. And like even the basic, so andesite alloy. I think it's normally two andesite and two wood, I want to say. And now it's an andesite and a diorite or an andesite and a mineral chunk. So there's a whole bunch in this mod that has changed. But we're going to the goal for this first episode. I looked at the quest book. Um, there's this, which just gives us these items. Which it gives us a backpack, which is actually really good. But and then we start out here. Our goal is to get to this machine right here, which means going through here, and going through here just to get that all done. And side goals, one is to I'm gonna make my way down this cliff a little while we're talking. One is to get a decent-ish base location. I have an idea for what I want to do as a initial starter base, but I have a big idea for the eventual base that we're gonna have for create. But I'll have to look more into that because I'm not exactly sure uh, how big the creations are gonna have to be now. Some of them should still work the same, but some of them are different. We're gonna make an axe and pickaxe so that I can also get some stone if I need. And then we're gonna get a farm going if we can. I think I might do a time lapse of me mining, just so I can show off some initial mining, so y'all know where the resources came from, right? Get a bed. So initial base, farm, bed, and to a specific point in the quest book are the initial goals. Um, once that is done, if there's anything else, if there's any time left in the episode, we can move on in the quest book a little. I'm gonna have to dig up in this tree, I think. Yeah. And we can do some other things. But I know one of the first quests is to get a mineral sapling and mineral chunk. And there just so happens I came to the top of this. I spawned over on the other side of that hill right here. But the good news is I went to the top of the hill and there's a mineral tree right there. Now mineral saplings are more rare. Like you don't get them from every tree. There's a process to revitalize some saplings. So you're gonna get a shrub from everyone. But hopefully we will wind up with an actual mineral sapling on the first go. There's some flax seeds. That's nice for string and stuff. But we're gonna make our way across here. Open the quest book on the other side. I think I want like a plane for the first. We'll just check mark all these because these are just the initial tips. Like, here we go. Okay, yeah. So the first thing we need to do is get mineral, which happens to be over here. But I kind of want a wide open space, for my base, or maybe like a. So like my plan for an eventual base It's like a big factory building. Um, let's see what types of bricks there are. So there's regular brick. That'll probably work for an initial one. I want some brighter brick. I don't know. So even something like no, that's ancient debris. We don't want that. Even something like this though might could work. Or the um or the lodestone ones. Just something a little brighter. Like a basic factory building. And I'm thinking we could have a smokestack or something. The worn bricks would work too. Probably the create deco is probably where we want to look in the long run. But some sort of factory building I want to build definitely. Um, but I also like the thought of having like a cliff base overlooking a bunch of factory. So like I build into the side of a cliff and then uh, from there uh, I can look down on a bunch of different factories or like a setup. Just put glass in the side cliff wall and there was actually a mountain over there that I was just looking at. It would probably make a really good overseer position. And we could. This is definitely a flatter plane where we could put stuff. So that might could work all by itself. Um, do I see? Don't know that I see any saplings. That would that would be horrible. No sapling, I don't think. No. Uh, okay. Well, that's not great. There's a little. That could be filled in though. It just goes down here, right? Let's actually grab some of this coal real quick, because I know we need uh coal and stuff like that immediately, basically. Um, I'd like to have at least enough for a full set of tools. So there's a pickaxe, axe, oh, sword, shovel, and then at least two furnaces. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So there's enough for a full set of stone tools and two furnaces so that if we get some iron, which we should soon enough, we can make a hopper furnace array thing so that I can easily have resources smelted. But we're gonna have to hurry. It is almost night. What I may do is just lock myself in a cave until daytime though. Or maybe um go explore that hill that I was looking at. This one. Yeah, see, there's a nice flat edge here that we could use. Even a waterfall right there. Ooh, there was some lag. Hmm, here's another one. But There's enough flat space out here we could use. Yeah. Unless I find something better. But also, I don't know that I like the fact that we're in a... This is a sandy biome. Um, hmm. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. In a base location is somewhere that got a flat area outside of it, but also a cliff face overlooking it that I could use as a uh, overlooker position. Just gonna run. There's some sugar cane. That'll be nice for eventually. Oh, and this is a bunch of clay. That could be useful, probably. Is it Matt? No. Let me look at the controls. Waypoint. U? Okay. There we go. Add clay. That should be decent enough. I hope that this isn't too dark. Um, actually, I'm gonna do some exploring in the night and see if I can find something that's decent, and I'll come back in the morning when it's light. Because I know this is probably not great lighting. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm coming back. It's just about morning. Um, but it looks like I found a village here. And I'm definitely going to take the time to loot that. Um, I have not found a good place to set up a base yet. Um, it's just all been sand or like that sort of bases and those sorts of places. Mesa, none of which I like the look of. Let's obviously steal all the villagers' crops because they're here for, right? They actually don't have that much stuff though. At least not in the way of loot. Ah, here. Okay. We'll take your bed too, because that will provide us with a bed. Wonder what's in this place. Bed. Loot. I mean, food is always good. Okay, one loot box at the top. That's good. Could be better, but it's good. Let's see. If I hit M again. It looks like I just need to keep going north. I'm gonna do that for a little bit more. Until I find either something interesting, or base location, or mineral tree. Hopefully I find mineral tree too, because we still need another sapling. But I'll be back again. I found another mineral tree, so we're gonna cut that down real quick. See if hopefully we can get a sapling this time. But no luck on really a good base. mineral sapling. That means we got one. I didn't make the stone tools and that pickaxe or that those furnaces I was talking about. So. That way, that. Oh, and mineral shrubs. Oh yeah, so those are different too. Um, all right. So now that we can actually do some quests. Oh no, I guess it's just to grab it and turn it in. So, um, okay, I'm gonna continue looking for base, and I'll pop back when we have something because that should be the only other thing we have to do. Um, other than mining, which I will do in a time lapse, finding the other stuff. So, all right, be back. Well, I think this area is good. So there's that cliff face. There's also one over there. You can see it over that. I'm grabbing some andesite now because I know we need it. And it also happens, I think. So there's a bunch of andesite in this cliff, right? And I think that's a whole bunch of diorite over there, both of which we need in pretty large quantities. I mean, obviously we can find that underground, but if our that may actually be calcite though. Oh, and there's some bamboo too. But this is sort of the cliff kind of face I want. Although there's not a lot of area for the factory area. But maybe it could still work, I think. Yeah, this is calcite. Oh, there's some copper. Let's grab that real quick. I know we need it for the quest. I think this location will probably work. And I definitely want to make that sort of factory building, but it doesn't necessarily have to be looked over by the cliff. But maybe, oh, right there. There's a large flat area there. Do we have enough cliff edge there that could work? Ooh, we actually have an open cave there. I think that I like to look at this one the most because it's just so flat. Um, and obviously a mountain base can be like a even the overseer office with a mine shaft or something like that. We could always put the factory actually up on top of that hill, or even like multiple levels of factory. Um, but yeah, I don't have vast quantities of wood yet. How much do I have? 29 plus some mineral logs, but I don't know. I don't know that I want to use them yet because it's hard to get mineral wood right now. I need some way to basically. So let's see. If we really wanted to overlook this area, it would need to be here. But I think I want it to be the central overlook to be right there, basically. So let's task complete. Visit biome Terralith Cave, Andesite Caves. Oh. So this is actually an andesite cave. Oh, we could just, yeah, do this. So let's dig in at this point. I don't know how big I'm gonna make this, but I think I'm gonna make it. Probably want. So here, let me go and um. Let me look at this from over here, from back here. I think like where the top of that andesite is kind of where I want it to be looking at. I guess the best thing to do is just to do this. Uh, just make a bunch of ladders. We're gonna need. Wait, is that not how we make the ladders? Oh, okay. We need a menu here for Mineshaft. Um, like if I really wanted it, I might go as high as this. Let's look at the view from here. Oh yeah, I like that. You can even see like a big jungle tree in the background, and that lava waterfall. Yeah, this works. All right, I'm gonna. I guess I actually want the ladder here. What I want? No, I probably want. I'll get rid of this ladder and at some point, but I think I actually want the entrance like maybe, um, maybe down over there, comes up and around. I want this cliff face basically to be just glass. The good news is we encountered a desert earlier. Um, we're about 20 minutes in recording. I'm gonna try to make these episodes about 20 to 30 minutes, but this one may go longer, being the first episode of a new series. You know, those always tend to go a little longer. But I'm going to dig this out a little. Um, make it 3 tall, that sort of thing. Um, and I will be right back. Huh? I was digging out this area, and I found this block. Randonium ore. Randomium ore. Is it random or random? Random. Randomium. Um, uses. Can make a facade. Randomium. Huh. I'm just gonna dig it up, even though it can't be. I need this area cleared. But thought I'd share it because it was something weird, right? Okay, so I have a little area for this cliffside base dugout. It's about, I think it's not, I dug out 9 backwards, definitely. I think it's 17 across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, yep. Because I want to hit an odd number. And then I dug out this little tunnel that goes down. Eventually, um, the new Create version has working elevators. So eventually I want to replace this with an actual elevator. But that will work for now. And then let me go get my farming supplies and we'll wrap that portion of the episode up. We didn't get any iron, so I can't do as much of that as I wanted to do. But I'm gonna go mining. I had just a little bit of iron. Oh, let me do this too. Let's put this, how about back here? sleepy for the first time. But then, let's see. Do I just want to make this the mineshaft part too? Probably. I can only get down 32 though. Is there any iron in the walls? I haven't really seen any. Oh, there's some. Here's some copper. So actually, we can do this without going mining. I'll dig this out while I'm thinking about it too. I'll also go get a whole bunch of that sand. Um, hmm. Let me cover this up a little. There, now at least looks decent. Let me eat before I die. So I think I'll bring the next level down in by down 2 probably, and in by however much that wall is. So probably in by 2 or 3. But I think I'll actually dig out the wall portion of that in between episodes. The next level. Right now, we're going to work on finishing up the quests I wanted to get done in the quest book and then wrapping up the episode. What we still have to do, we didn't get any zinc either. But we can get that. That wasn't a big deal. But the iron we actually needed for this. We also didn't need diorite because we got some mineral. So if I take 2 of these and 2 of these, put them together, that makes andesite alloy. And we actually get a bunch of andesite alloy from that. We can we make that? Yes. Yes. We just need some planks. I'm gonna have to make some of this into actual planks, and that's okay. So we're gonna make a water wheel, and then make the large water wheel. Make a hand crane. That gets that done. That portion of the quest done. I don't do that. Yeah, that doesn't give us anything. And then we gotta make a bunch of these, which needs 2 iron ingots, and that was what we need the iron for. Coal and furnaces. Put this over here for now. I'll just keep it in the same one for now. We can add this iron smelting, I suppose. So there's 1. And 2. Yes. Oh. I guess I don't have any sticks right now. Uh. Saw. That's weird. Oh, it wasn't a stick, it was an actual. Okay, and then it's saw 2, 4. Oh no, logs. Okay. We need 16 logs. We don't have enough alloy though. Oh, stripped logs. Um, is there any way recipes? Some diorite. Mechanical squeezer can make mineral, but I bet we can't get to that yet. Yeah, no. Um, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go find some diorite, but that doesn't really matter for now. Oh yeah, strip logs. Because I'll make the first one and then I'll have I'll go search for some more, some diorite and do some mining off camera. I'll record the first if we run into diamond or anything, but I don't think I'm gonna mine that low. All right, but this, 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 mechanical, makeshift kinetic mechanisms. We made more than was necessary, but then we need this, which requires 8. Oh, interesting. So you have to have. Okay, that's interesting. Eventually, but an andesite casing is just a strip log and an andesite alloy. So let's do that real quick. So we have one ready for the next episode. So there's that. We'll put this stuff away. And then the last thing I want to get done in this episode is get the farming done. Started. And I'll show you what my plan is for that. Basically, should I do that over there? Or down here? Hoping to have some beachfront, basically. Yeah, let's do it down here. If we can find some actual. Or down to the other end, maybe. Maybe that's the better place. I just want it basically going straight down to the beach, like right here. But I need more than one block. Or someplace like this where it can be dug out. This will work. So basically, I'm gonna come in and let's say 4, because that's about as far as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. So puzzle. Well, we can get that fixed though. Should have dirt. And for this part, we're gonna hoe these 3 blocks. And this actually needs to be dug up too. That's what I'm planning. We can put these away. Sugarcane goes on the outside. Melon seed go on the outside. And then everything else goes in the middle. So we'll definitely want these blacks placed. And wheat. I'm gonna hold off on tomatoes and stuff like that for now. But I'm gonna expand this. And then eventually what I'll do is run, maybe I can do it now actually. I actually get it to run down here. No, I think I need a, oh, and then I can't get up there either. Then we'll definitely want light around this. But this would not be how this is long term. But I just kind of wanted to like a starter farm like that, for food and things. So, I think that's all I wanted to get done in this episode. It ran a little long for how I want these episodes to go, but I'm gonna do some mining off camera in between episodes, get some iron and stuff like that, so I can progress that forward. But and I will go harvest some trees and stuff so that we don't start the next episode with nothing. But I'm gonna leave that episode here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I will see you all in the next episode.